Oh, hey everyone. Quinn Wilhelm here from the Jefferson County Jail. Just reading my Toyota owner's manual. I just got, well, it's a long story, but I kind of inherited a hybrid car. I've never had a hybrid car before. So for the first time in my life, I'm actually having to read the owner's manual on, how to operate a car and what to do with some of this stuff. I'm been a hot rod guy and a gearhead all my life, but the car that runs off of batteries is a little bit of a different deal. So I'm kind of getting some information to learn how to operate in a new situation. Tim had gotten a hold of me and asked me if I would kind of, give you guys a rundown on how things are at the jail and what's going on. And to be perfectly frank with you, it's not a whole lot different than the owner's manual on this hybrid car. We're having to learn how to do things differently, and we're having to learn how to maybe adapt and things like that. But I'm handing out Bibles on a near daily basis and providing guys with some basic study information and study guides and things. And rather than depend on the volunteers to come in and teach them, these guys and gals are having to kind of mine it out and work it out for themselves. And we are frankly finding that God is very faithful to teach them. When they come to Him with a sincere heart and really want to learn about Him, I'm finding I drop into these housing units in the jail, to see guys and everything, and I'm finding out that, I've got 5, 6, 7 guys meeting in a Bible study where they're meeting together every day and just sort of trying to figure this stuff out for themselves. Now, I may, kind of be the mechanic to give them the more difficult stuff, the things that require a little more interpretation, but they're figuring things out on their own. And it's just been a delight to watch, and it's great to see. God has a desire to have a relationship with these men and women, and so the Holy Spirit just sort of shows up and, gives them the encouragement and speaks to them and is just really helping them, walk through things. Have a number of pretty interesting stories about the men and women here and some of the good things that have happened. So despite the fact that, the 200 programs or so that we were giving monthly, before the pandemic hit, all those programs are gone now because my volunteers can't come into the facility. That doesn't limit God somehow. He's still able to see to it that these guys are nurtured by His Word, and things are happening. We've also incorporated a prayer chain in the facility. So, where inmates can send me prayer chain or prayer requests, and I forward those to a prayer chain that we've developed. If you're interested in being involved with that, get a hold of Susan Gibbs, and she'll get you fixed up. I've gotten some really good feedback from inmates on how much they value that, how much they appreciate that, and it just worked out really great. We've been able to incorporate some church services from various churches throughout the county, Catholic and Protestant alike, and we're getting these recorded services like everybody's watching, and we're playing those inside the jail's internal TV system at a specific time on a specific day of the week. So that's worked out good. So we're able to provide for the inmates' religious programming needs and things of that nature on a limited basis without a lot of one-on-one personal contact. But God is continuing to be faithful and work through that. Like everybody else, this has been an extraordinarily difficult time. I miss seeing all of you. I really do. The fellowship of being together and sharing the community together and everything is painfully absent. But when we are able to get together again, when God does arrange for us to be able to get together again, I look forward to trading stories with you on how God has been faithful to teach you through His Word as you continue to try to work through your owner's manual and get things figured out. So I wish you all the best. Take care. Be safe. Thanks.